In one of the biggest tech mergers, cloud computing giant Salesforce has bought workplace chat app Slack for $27.7 billion. Under this arrangement, Slack shareholders will receive $26.79 in cash and 0.0776 shares of Salesforce common stock for each Slack share, representing an enterprise value of approximately $27.7 billion based on the closing price of Salesforce's common stock on November 30th, 2020. Well, what led to Salesforce Slack striking a deal? Salesforce has been on an acquisition spree to purchase emerging companies by taking advantage of its market capital growth. In 2018, it acquired MuleSoft for $6.5 billion. In 2019, it invested $15.3 billion in the data visualization company Tableau. The Salesforce Slack deal came into existence as the COVID-19 pandemic saw companies needing to shift focus onto remote working. Workplace messaging app Slack enables remote working diligently and has been an alternative to email. BBC reported tech analyst Dan Ives stating that if Salesforce wants to expand beyond its core goldmine of sales and marketing departments, this was the moment, and thus represents a major shot across the bow against Microsoft. Is Slack worth $27.7 billion? Founded in 2009, Slack aids office communication around teams, projects, or subjects of common interest, which are called channels. In 2019, Slack chose to list its shares through a direct listing, in contrast to conventional initial public offer. Back then, it was valued at nearly $20 billion. However, its shares slumped after the launch. Later on, amid COVID-19 pandemic, millions of people shifted to working from home across the world. This also resulted in soaring demand for using a workplace communication tool. Being a pioneer in the field of cloud-based workplace communication, Slack gained from the disruptions induced by the coronavirus. According to the company's latest earnings report, its customer growth accelerated during the crisis. Slack's paid subscriber base at the end of July stood at 130,000. Considering Slack's fiscal year ends January 31st of the given year, it means its customer rose from 110,000 at the end of January. As per reports, the company added as many customers over the past 6 months as it did in the 12 months prior. Reports suggest customers with more than $1 lakh in annual revenue increased by 37%, also growing faster than the overall customer base. Slack reported revenue of $215.9 million in Q2 FY21, clocking a 49% year-on-year growth. Slack stock had soared nearly 50% in the past week on buyout rumors. Now, after the announcement of Salesforce buying Slack on December 2nd, 2020, its shares shed some of the gains and ended the day with a market capitalization of $25 billion. Slack versus Microsoft. In early 2016, Microsoft was looking to buy Slack, but the deal never took off, and Microsoft instead launched its own platform called Microsoft Teams. The company started offering Microsoft Teams with its Office software. BBC reported that today, Microsoft Teams is used by nearly 10 times as many people as Slack. Both Slack and Microsoft Teams offer tons of app integrations to improve user experience. However, when it comes to Microsoft, the integration between Office 365 and Teams is seamless. One doesn't have to leave applications or upload and download videos or document files to access them. Whereas, the disadvantage that lies with Slack is it doesn't inherently integrate with any capabilities outside of file storage and chat. Companies also need to pay extra to access other tools to edit or organize collaboration content. However, now that Salesforce has acquired Slack, it will be placed better to compete with Microsoft.